take your proboscis, and welcome back to another Let's Watch of Death at All. I hope you enjoyed that tiny little thing I just did after my intro, because I'm not going to be doing a video tomorrow, probably. Anyways, this video, Erza Scarlet gets equipped for a death battle. It should be okay. I don't know a whole lot about Erza. Like, my only connection to her is like the first 30 episodes of Fairy Tail that she was in. So, not a whole lot. If anyone has, if anyone knows how to watch, Fairy Tail for free, of course, on like a mobile device or something, please let me know. Fairy Tail or One Piece, I don't know. I just hope that can come, because Netflix decided to get rid of Fairy Tail, so that's fun. But this preview should be okay. I mean, it's a preview for a fight that I'm not really invested in, so... Whatever. Okay, let's just get started.
Erza Scarlet grew up in a small rural town called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as childhoods go.
Hold on, Wiz, I'm getting a premonition. Despite everything seeming perfect, something terrible happens.
A murderous cult attacked, destroyed the city, and enslaved the children to build a tower to resurrect their evil overlord.
There it is.
Young Erza was tortured, and while she may have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal Fernandez. He actually gave Erza her last name, Scarlet, after her red hair.
She and her buddies swore they'd escape, so Erza ended up staging a revolt and saved the other slaves thanks to discovering her latent magical powers.
Unfortunately, not everyone made it out.
Turns out Jalal got possessed by some spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
After that nightmare, Erza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent, and so joined the Fairy Tail Magicians Guild. Luckily for them, she possessed a great skill set for a mage.
Her main thing is requip magic, which is basically like having an armory with you at all times, without having to look it around.
Requip magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at will, meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without ever really slowing down.
Damn, that'd be useful for all my weapons. Or snacks. Or beer.
It doesn't work that way.
You're just not thinking big enough.
Alright then, well, come back next week to watch the epic duel between these two weapon-wielding warriors.
It's just like I said, I'm just not really invested in this one. I didn't talk a whole lot through that one. Because I'm not knowledgeable in this one. Like, I've researched this one, obviously, but, yeah, I guess I just don't, I don't know. It's just, I'm not really the investment for this one. There are other people you can talk to for this one. Don't come to me. I mean, I have a prediction, but, if you want someone who can go more in depth, go to talk to someone else, because I'm the wrong person to talk to. I mean, I knew who these characters were beforehand, and I wasn't uninterested in this matchup. In fact, I'm still not. I'm very much looking forward to what this episode can do. I mean, with Jet's behind the animation wheel, it's definitely gonna be well animated. But yeah, in terms of knowledge, don't come talking to me. I can't help you out here. Because despite seeing the first 30 episodes of Fairy Tail, doesn't mean I remember all of them, because I've only seen them, like, once. And that was back in the summer, like, midsummer, so I don't remember a whole lot out of it. I need to start watching Fairy Tail again, because that was really cool, because that series is really good. So you can tell who I'm rooting for this one. I am rooting for Erza, despite not really caring for her in the first place. That said, since I can go more in-depth here, I'm going to sum it up with my reaction to the fight. So if you want to know my basic thoughts on this matchup. As for who would win, you can just wait till my reaction video to the fight comes out, or if the fight is already up by the time you are watching this, then just go watch that. If you're one of those people who did leave, then see ya. Anyway, so here's the more in-depth... Here's as in-depth as I can go. Okay, I actually have this put out in a Google Doc, so I'm going to pull that up real quick. I'm going to read it word by word, so if some of the stuff sounds weird, it's because I'm talking as if I was talking to a group, which I technically am. Anyways, this is probably the least invested I've been this season, and that probably won't change with the finale. I am going to add this part. The season finale comes out, will be revealed to us next week, because that's the next battle. Anyways, but I had some original thoughts before this, and they haven't changed. They've only gotten worse. Zoro wins this with relative ease. Erza is more versatile, smarter, and has more experience over Zoro, and that definitely could be a game changer. I certainly hope so. But Zoro has the edge in every other category by storm. He is ridiculously stronger than Erza, has a slight edge in speed, has quite the edge in durability, and has the destructive capacity advantage. Let's also not forget that Erza's most notable victories were usually only possible with help. If Ken versus Terry has taught us anything, it's that if you have less victories without outside help than your opponent, then you have a massive disadvantage. Also, while Erza's armors are incredibly tough, they haven't reached above town level yet. Zoro has destroyed a mountain-sized rock monster in just a few seconds. Yeah, so the town level thing comes from the Jupiter cannon, I believe it's called. This guy shot it, and Erza blocked it with one of her armors, and protected not just the Fairy Tail Guild, but also the entire city it was in. So yeah, and she managed to survive, so that's awesome. Zoro destroyed a mountain-sized... Zoro cut a mountain-sized rock monster in half with one sword swing, and if that's not crazy enough for you, he then proceeded to slice the whole thing up, the whole top half up, in just a couple of seconds. How Erza's going to compare to that? I have no idea. This is probably the second stompiest fight they've done this season. Second only to Flash versus Quicksilver. You shall see my hat bill. I said duck bill. That's because when I think of bills, I think of ducks. Or dollar bills. Anyways, so yeah. Here's to another fight where my preferred character is gonna lose. Yay. Okay, so now my whole reaction video schedule is planned out. Saturday, we have the 1 Minute Melee, which is going to be Batman vs. Iron Man. Sunday, we have the DBX, which I'm not going to tell you what that one is. I'm going to leave it as a surprise if you don't know already. And then Wednesday, and then we got next week, which not only is it my sister's birthday, surprise, but we got Zoro versus Erza. So it should be fun. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all later.